Welcome to this week's study of the Doctrine and Covenants. In sections 51 through 57, the Lord speaks to saints who are trying to build Zion both physically and spiritually. He gives practical assignments: buy land, publish books, manage a store. But more importantly, he teaches that the heart of Zion is not the place, it's the people. This week, we'll learn how becoming a faithful, just, and wise steward prepares us to build the Lord's kingdom. In section 51, the Lord introduces principles of the law of consecration. In verse 19, he declares, "He that is faithful and wise in time is accounted worthy to inherit the mansions prepared for him of my Father." In the 1830s, saints consecrated their property to the church and received back a stewardship, something they were to care for, not just own. Today, we live by the same spiritual law, even if the practice looks different. Stewardship means treating all that we have, time, talents, resources, as belonging to the Lord. How are you managing the things the Lord has placed in your care? Are you using them to bless others and build Zion? The saints in 1831 faced spiritual confusion, just like we do today. So in section 52, the Lord gave a pattern for avoiding deception. The Lord says his servants will be meek, humble, contrite, full of love, and obedient. Their words will edify and build up. When someone claims to speak in the name of God, this is the test. Ask yourself, does this message invite me to follow Christ? Does it build faith or tear it down? That's the Lord's pattern. When Lehman Copley broke his promise and forced the Colesville saints off his land, it was a serious setback. The Lord didn't sugarcoat it, but he gave a higher law in section 54, verse 6. "Blessed are they who have kept the covenant and observed the commandment." The Lord doesn't promise we won't face betrayal or loss. He promises blessings when we remain faithful, even when others are not. Are you still keeping your covenants, even when others fall short? That's where Zion begins in our personal discipleship. William W. Phelps was a printer, not a preacher. But in D&C 55, the Lord calls him to use his talents to build the kingdom. Phelps would go on to write hymns, publish church materials, and strengthen the saints. The Lord didn't ask him to be someone else. He asked him to consecrate who he already was. What are your gifts? The Lord gave them to you for a reason. When you use them to serve others, you're helping build Zion. In these sections, we learn that building Zion takes more than land or labor. It takes hearts that are consecrated, minds that are obedient, and hands willing to serve. The Lord calls each of us to be faithful, just, and wise stewards. Whether you're printing books, teaching a class, raising a family, or sharing your testimony, your stewardship matters. As you study this week, ask, how can I be a better steward of what the Lord has given me? If we each do our part, the Lord can and will build Zion through us.